Hello, welcome back. Last time I got another opportunity to apply the cross-dependency rule, and it went a whole lot better now that I was ready to do it. I'm gonna open up my jukebox. And, where did I stop last time? Let's see, I got as far as... Where did I start last time? I think I started at 3. Let's start here. I don't want to hear this. Not right now. I want to hear this right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go to puzzle number F16. Query. It tells me 4 things to do with face buttons on the right. That places what it looks like a circle. That places an X. That activates a thing. What does the right one do? I guess it just erases whatever is here? Yeah, okay, so right one is my eraser. I never press that button, because there's just not really a reason to. Okay, symmetry, no. I mean, if you don't look at the numbers, the columns look almost symmetrical. Yes, useful. Alright, 1 wiggle. Big 15. Okay, so here's a column with 1 number in it. Here's a row with 1 number in it. Here's a column with the smallest number in it, other than 0. So if I can place this 1, that would be useful. However, at this moment I cannot do that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 1 wiggle. So that tells me, whoops, other way around. Yeah, so if I erase the other way, then, you know, I don't erase everything at once. Does 171 give me anything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does. It gives me 2. Okay, so I think that's about all I can place initially. However, that gives me a lot to work with if the columns are like that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. X is there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't know the rest. 4. 3 is already as good as it's gonna get. Same for you, same for you, same for you, same for you. That's a 4. 2, 3, 4... Wait, did I misplace the 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I sure did. And you too. Okay. Count from here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I caught it early. That could have been a problem, but this time... Well, so far it hasn't been. Okay, so, having done that, I know this is a 2, so I know, yeah, sure, I know this is the 9, but I already knew all that. 15, 4 and 4, you're done. 3 can't go there, 3 can't reach that far, there's another one in the middle somewhere. This is a 2, there can't be one here, or here, or here. There are 2 2s in the middle. And there's exactly enough room for that. Same, whoops, same for you. 3 can't reach there, 1 can, 2 can't, 7 can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Alright, so that's this 1, that's this 2. These are both 3s. That 3 is capped. Actually, I just put a big cap down here, so that helps with a lot of stuff. Alright, yeah, so that's established some of the 7. Not enough to do anything more with it yet, though. Okay. Where am I looking? All over the place. Alright, focus then. This whole column consists only of that. 3 can't be there, 1's can, 2 can't, so therefore I know where this columns 3 is. Okay. That's my 1, so this is this 4, so that's this 3, 1, 2, 3. I think I know this, but no more. Don't I also know this? 1, 2, 3, space, 1, 2, 3. I do not. No. But that's given me a 1 here, which means this is also a 1, which means the 2 is here. Great. Okay. And the only way 1 and 3 fits in this column is like that. This is a 2. That's a 2. This is resolving very quickly. Puzzle's not small, though, so it's still going to take a bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I know whether this is a 2 or a 3? I think I do. It has to be a 3, right? Because there's just no room for it to be otherwise, by the way. That's active. Okay. 3 and 3. So, yeah, it's gotta be that and these. These are 6 tall at this point. This 3 is like that. Great. This 15 is done. This 3 is like that. I know some things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't reach any further than here and that. Okay, so those are X'd. Great. 2 is done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're still true as you are. Okay. 3, and so on. Not really following any particular methodology here, just kind of looking at things and seeing what stands out to me. Like, for example, that 2's fit exactly there. Which has done things with this 7. I know I see 2's fit exactly there, which has completed that 7, and completes this 2. Which also completes this 7, which interacts with that 3, which completes this 1 and that whole column. You fit exactly. Yeah, this is just kind of filled up with... Okay, so I don't know the left one, but I know the right one. Yeah, it's a very full grid. Just making it easy to resolve everything nice and quick. Oops, other way. I was looking at the column, but the row also told me the same story. Alright, so done. There we go. It's an ogre face. Alright, this song's great, but I'm gonna change it. We're in the slime dungeon. Gotta incur the scroll penalty every time. Right, of course, so the fox column turned into the boss column after 12. So... 4 more bosses to draw, plus if the B section has it, then another 5 of something. Alright, 81. Zeros. Get the good audio for a moment. 6 is that many? Yes. 4 is no many. No symmetry, by the way. Alright, so 3 tells me much. 2 3s tells me less, but it does tell me this. Anything that ends with something greater than 2 is blank down here. Okay, well that constrains those nicely. Alright. Ooh, this track's quite nice too. Yeah, so a thing that happened when I was playing this game was that a lot of people early on were telling me how much they appreciated the soundtrack, and when I was playing the game I was like, what, this isn't that great, it's fine, but I don't like it that much. But then somehow, over time, the exact same thing happened to me with Crosscode. Somehow over time, just the music settled into my mind more and more and just felt like it became more spectacular. It's funny how that works. Just like, my appreciation grows with time. I just like need a moment to sit with music in order to really understand what makes it good. But like with this game, I get it now. Like, yeah, this is to the point where I would totally listen to this outside the game and greatly enjoy it. I have not gone to the effort of seeing if there's a soundtrack for purchase or anything for that yet. Okay, so that's all 2s, so that can't fit. Which tells me where this 2 is. But yeah, so I am now in the Master Key Music Appreciator Club, I would say. I don't know why it took so long, just like learning things about myself and how I process audio input. 3s, that 3 has to be here. Oh, that 2 is done, by the way. Okay, still not telling me, like, all that I need to know. I see that has an X on it, which means that 4 is done, which means this 2 is done. That column's done. Cool. Then what? This 2 is done. This 3. That whole column, there we go, that does a bunch of stuff. Okay, so I know this, right? Oh, it's telling me the joke that I wanted it to... It actually happened. It actually happened. Except it's a different question mark. Okay, that is very funny. I predicted this. I totally predicted this. Wait, but it is the same question mark now. That's like some graphical thing. Sometimes the top row is cut off, but sometimes it's not. Like, compare those two. Those are different. I think it's like how far down on the screen it is. Yeah, when it's down here, you don't see the top row of pixels. But go down and back up and it's this... weird. Okay. That's very funny. And I'm glad it happened. And I totally called that too. Everybody who knew is probably biting their lip at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I love it. Alright, anyway. Wait, this doesn't look right. Something's wrong here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is what's wrong. Here we go. 6, 2. So, 2 wiggle. Not enough to input a 2, but that's fine. Alright. By the way, no symmetry. Okay, so this ends with a 5. Actually, that's the entire thing. This ends with a 5. This ends with a 3. This ends with a 3, so actually the whole thing is a 3. Ends with a 6. Whoa, too many. And then there's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 wiggle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1 wiggle. Same for you then, so I can input the same things here as to the right. 3 only. 6 cuts that off everywhere that it's not in the row. That's the wrong... this is the right. Okay. 4 cuts this off in the column. Does that happen in any of these rows? No, they all start with small numbers where it's relevant. Okay. Do any of these end with larger numbers than would fit here? No. Right, other things. Where can I make progress? This is a 3, that's done. 4. That one is there, so I know that too. Also, this is an exact fit, so I know by another method. This has to be part of the 4, so does that, but that doesn't tell me anything additional. Yeah. This is an exact fit. Whoop. This is contiguous because it's only a 4. This one I don't know. This one I do because there aren't any other unmet thingies. This cannot join because that would make a 6, so therefore I know the whole column. Whoops. Alright, so that's a 4, which means it has to be like this, and so do you. Okay. 6 is done. 8 has an asymmetry. Why? Because... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because I X'd this but didn't update that. Okay. Same for 9. 6 is exact fit, 2 goes here, 2 is done, 1 has some places to go. 3 and 1 can only look like this, so I know where that 1 goes, by the way. So I know what that 4 is, so I know where this 2 goes, which also required that to be X'd, which it is. So 4 could still fit there, if those were active. 9 is capped, 8 is not. This can't be because that would make a 4 at the end, so I know what this looks like. I feel like I can be pretty sure of what this is. Yeah. Wait, hold on. No, that's a 2 in there, not a 3. My mistake. I misread the last number in this column as a 3. I cannot make that conclusion yet. At least not the way I did it. So let's do it a different way. Like that. Okay. What is this, fire? No. It's it's the top piece of the broken gear. Okay. 83. No symmetry. Any appealing rows? So a little bit. I forgot to change the music. I'm gonna do that now. Sure. We're in the Ghost Mansion now. Okay, how was it? This, that. Oop. 5 gets 1. 115. 2, 3, 4, 5, so I know that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 5, 3, 4, 2, 2, 4, 3. So I know that this is part of the 3, which means I know at least that, I think? I think that's correct, because if this has to be part of the 3, let's say this is a space. This could be space or not. But if this is active, then those must be. Let's say this is not a space. This has to be a space, this has to be active, this has to be active, this has to be active, this has to be active. Yes, okay. So by those two being input, I learned some things. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. Could have done that at the start. 5 is contiguous. Alright, other things I can conclude. This and this, because those 2s wouldn't fit otherwise. What else? This, because that 3 wouldn't fit. Looking for fruitful things, not seeing them. Have I misread something? Do I need to do a cross-dependency check, or is there something obvious I'm not seeing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I input that column, right? 4 and 3. This was as good as I could do there. Because yeah, all of those possibilities are open. 422, can I do something here? Yes, I know this is the 4 because a 4 couldn't fit above it. So this is the 4. Therefore, there's a gap somewhere in here. Wait, that's an exact fit now. Here we go. That's what I can do. Okay. Wow, really? So this column from just this and this, those 2 cells told me the entire thing? When wiggle room is only 2, which I didn't initially evaluate, I suppose they would. Yes, this cell alone? No, how did I know this? Okay, I'm suspicious of what happened in this column. I walked through the logic and it made sense at the time, but I wonder about things. If I did this right. Well, let's see if it resolves. Okay, so you get an X, which means I know a lot of you, which means that can't be and that can't be. This must be. This is done. Which has made that 5. Okay, so you're a 2, you're the 1, you're a 2, you're the 1. That can't be, these must. This, whoop, nope, almost misread. 7. 6, not here or here. So I know, do I know this? Yeah. 1, 2, space 1, wiggle is 1. So that has to be. So that's the 2 in that column then. Sure. Well, this 2 has to be here, which tells me about this row. Also, this cannot be, or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this cannot be. I think I'm doing this right. I don't know, I'm still questioning. This is a money bag, by the way. Well, since I can tell it's a money bag, then I guess I don't need to worry about having done things wrong, because that's pretty much confirmed it. Oh, that 4 is done, by the way. 4, 3, then nothing, 2, 1, done. Okay. Or a sliced pear, as I thought it was at first. I was here already, I was here, I was here, I was here. I was not here. Okay. 84. Oops, wrong symbol. This is 9 wide, which means that. Okay, a bunch of 1s just got input. Great. Well, that tells me what the 7 is, since there's a 3 there. Alright, that's a lot of good work done already. I've reduced the size of the puzzle by 2 rows. This is 8, by the way. 6. Sometimes it's just quicker to do it that way. Whoops. Okay, that's that 2, that's that 1. Anything more that I know? This is a 1, so that's where the 4 is. This is a 3, so that's active, which means this is also, because that ends at a 3. Which means I know that this is a 2, which means I know where that 2 is. Which means that I know that. 3 is done, 6 is done. 3 is done, 1 can be done. And a 3 fits exactly. That's that 1. That's that 1. 2 can't fit. That's a 2. Which means the column's done, great. 3 can't fit. This is a 1. There's another somewhere in there. This gets placed now because the 3 lost some wiggles. Therefore, this must be that 2. And that must be that 3. Okay. And if that's what the rest of that looks like, you have 2 2s, which means there's 1 here. Which means that looks like that. So, what just happened here? Space, 1, 2. What happened is that wiggle room was resolved by the placement of a single cell. There was 1 wiggle room here. Like, this is what would be implied by the wiggle room. So I could have input that, then that would have told me the 2. Okay, so that happened just through a different route. Now I get it. Alright, so other things I can do. X that out, put that in, finish you, you're done, you're done. Whoops, what's happening here? That's the 1. Whoops, okay. Being so clumsy, but that's okay. Clumsiness doesn't matter in this game mode, as long as I catch that I have done it. And done. Anger face. What are you? I forget what that even is in the game. It's some enemy to fight, but I don't know what it looked like or acted like. I don't want boss themes here. That's too distracting. This one, however, this one's actually okay. Could do without the crowd cheering noise. But this track is fitting for such activities, I think. 15 tall. So 3 wiggle. The ear relief has ended. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna do this way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure. 11. That's that many wide. The number that means I do that. 7. Sure. 2, 4, 5, 3. What am I even doing? I don't know. Just random things. 8 means that, which has affected my 11. 9 means this. 9... When there's a 2 with it, also still means that. But it means there's less wiggle room, so it... Doesn't it mean this? No, not that. It means... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Space 1, 2. 3 wiggle. So the 3 wiggle is used, like... How many down does this go? 1, 2, space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so that subtracts by 3. So subtract the 2 and the space in between, but subtract in, like, this direction. Okay. Let's try and get my shorthand worked out. This has cut that column off from being the 6 because the 2 in the row can't fit over there. So therefore the 6 is here. Oh yeah, there's just, like, a lot I can do here. That's full width, by the way. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, space 1, 2, yep. Yeah, a lot of exact fits. 3, 5, 1, so this is part of the 5. Must come over there. Yeah. 11, you're done. 7, 3... 2, 2, 4. What do I know about the 4? I think I know some things. I know this much? Yeah. This is a 4, so it must be like that. 3 doesn't tell me anything yet. Same way with the 4. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 and 5 means... I guess this is one thing it means. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's just the only way that could have worked. 6 and 6. Ooh, okay, yeah, so this would make a 7, so I can't do that. Which means it's like this. Alright, cool. 5, right, you are finishable. 3, 5, 1, great. 3, 2, 2, 4. 4, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1. This is a 12. Whoop. How many tall is this? Enough that I can do that, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yes. So knowing that, I cap off those 2s. That 1, 2, rather. This is a 4. This is a 3. That 3 can't reach here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is all a 10, by the way. That was an exact fit from the beginning. I don't know that. I kind of see what I'm drawing. I can't tell you what it is, but I see that I am drawing it. This 3 is done. This 4 is done. This 9 is done. Okay, up here, up top, what do I need to know? I do know this now, which means I know this now. I think I knew that another way, too. Okay, how is this not resolved yet? Because I hadn't placed that. Okay. Oh, it's like a tattered piece of cloth hanging down. By the way, that was indeed what this was, in a state of, like, greater decay. Alright. Nope, 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 nope. What is this? No. Well, I guess we're back on puzzle music, probably. This'll do. Now, let's do 34. Never spend much time with this music. It might be a really short loop. Maybe it's not. Maybe this is the time to appreciate it. Yes, I'm doing another. Oops. It's fine. This is correct, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. 181, which tells me this, I think? No, it tells me more than that. It tells me this, right? 1 space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, how much does this tell me? Okay, I'm gonna use my erase button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Space 1. Okay, yeah. So 181 tells me as much as a 10 on its own, which makes sense. Of course it does. It would have to. Well, hold on. Do I see symmetry? I forgot to check, but now that I'm looking at it... No, asymmetry here. No, I'm looking at it wrong. Still symmetry. It's hard to eyeball sometimes. Yes, okay, this one is going to be lightning speed. Alright, so this is a 2, which is in the center. This is an even number, so I can do that. 4 in the center. 3s look like this, at least. 4 in the center, exact fit. 2... 0, by the way, I didn't even notice that. 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 4, 6, 3, exact fit, by the way, same thing. Whoop, 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 whoop. Don't get ahead of yourself. Eight means this much. 10 means that much. 4 is this. Okay, here we go. 3 and 2. Well, and I know which is which. 7 and 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 5. Whoop, I don't know that. Yes, no I don't. No I do not. Now I do. Oh, hold on, symmetry, right. So, symmetrize. Forgot that I need to input other things, like on the other side too. Okay, this is a lot more symmetrizing than I would normally do, like, after the fact. So hopefully I'm not making mistakes here. I did make one here. This is incorrect. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. What did I do here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I was looking at the wrong column when I was inputting that. Alright, you know what? Instead, let's just reevaluate this. Instead of looking at the left side, I'm going to look at the right side as I do this. Alright, so this 3 is fine. This 7 has that many. This 5 looks like that. The 1 goes here. Okay, I think we're all sorted now. 2, 2, 2. 2 can't fit. 2 must be here. 3 is like that. 2, 2, 1. Don't know the 1 yet, but I do know the 2. 3, 4, 3. Okay. Those 1s resolve, those 2s resolve, these 3s do. That's where the 1s are. These extend a bit. Did I extend those in different directions? No. 2, 2, 2, sure, still don't know yet. Okay, you're done. That's good. Which means I know those. This could be the last one. No. Sorry, I need one more here and here. There we go. No. I need one more, which is here and here. Here. No. What am I doing? I'm miscounting what 7 is. Okay. There we go. What are you? I have no idea. Boss of Dungeon 1, Boss of Dungeon 2, Boss of Dungeon 3, Boss of Dungeon 4, World Boss. Is that a part of the final boss? Maybe it is. What did that thing even look like? Alright, cool. Well, I'm satisfied with that. Yeah, we're actually like getting close to the end of this list. I mean, there's the second list here, but getting close to the end of this one. It's not going to be too much longer. Alright, I'll see you next time for the 80s. 80s? Wait. I'm already in the 80s. Okay, the second half of the 80s and the 90s, maybe.